this, we're going to stump it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That'll be dumped off to Vaughn, complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. To throw again on second down. Brady. He's got the hook up to Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on 3rd down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Oh, went the wrong way.
But finding none.
Damn.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. And this they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On second down, it's Vaughn. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Brady's throw there complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. He'll get this to Vaughn underneath. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. This one swung out to Vaughn. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is it.
I gotta learn how to fake punt that, man.
Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
I knew better.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Tack McKinley, his 2nd sack of the night. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final 2nd ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Some good games starting in the early window on Sunday, and one of the big ones features the New England Patriots as they'll square off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Tennessee Titans. And finally, on Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? Find out. Let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
Oh, shit now. Oh. Oh, this thing fat. This thing fat. Gotta bring the emoji out. What's happening? If somebody don't turn their light on, we can't see. Alright. Okay, we can start seeing a little bit. I guess you're gonna eat wings because it's Tuesday. So, you supposed to be eating tacos. Tacos.
Well, I had cooked some
Damn. Damn. They'll be calling her out. They'll be calling her out. Hey, they need to turn your lights on. We can't see. Oh, we can see a little bit. Oh, shit. What's that, an eye? I'm on this thing. I don't know why she ain't over here.
I think it's the whole group chat. Like the response didn't come to Bronica. Maybe she is Corky up? Maybe Corky was up or something. She gonna get him. Right. Who's they joining?
I mean, they better have some lights. They better have some lights. Emoji. Oh, I got a bunch of them too. Oh Lord. I'll be back. I was getting hot.
Number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Oh, Jesus.
Turns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown.